And welcome back. This is Cotel for another War Right stream. We have a UEC event for this Friday. Hope you all had a good week. It is a Burnside bridge. This is server 2. They had to split again. One day we'll get 400 servers. But for now, we shall split. It is 187 right now on the server pop, 92 on the defending CSA versus 95 on the Union team. Now let us check out who they have here. We have A&V and HD led by Mr. Killer. We've got 52nd New York. We've got 6 New York. And we have HL. Let's see, also we've got, looks like, Hanson in command of 6 New York. O'Keefe in command of 52nd. And Cadet Plupin in charge of HL. Let's take a look at the yard. It looks like we have a couple batteries here. So we got first Mass, looks like they're on a couple guns, and Lieutenant Fatty is with him. I think he's just joining for fun. And we got Corporal Fleischer here leading the 52nd Cannon. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the CSA team here. We have LFL led by Colonel Fama. We have 20th Georgia led by John Wilkes Booth. We got 56 led by Captain Slaughter. And we got the 22nd Virginia, led by James Joker. Looks like we got a little bit of Artie back here as well. Let's see who they have. They have LFL, Lieutenant Capuche. And then we have VA Bat, Lieutenant Henry Perkins.
Hä? Wer hat denn hier geladen?
And it looks like LFL has a gun as well here. Just all one gun. Nope, these are all, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't tell if this is 2 guns or 1 gun. I don't know. I am confused and confuzzled. Got a couple seconds here before we start. I realize I kind of fucked up my settings, so make sure that this is a little bit smoother for you guys. As we wait. This actually is one of my favorite maps. I love Burnsides. It's cinematic as hell to record, just, charging over that bridge, but I find it gives a lot of, interesting problem sets for both the attacker and defender, and can lead to some interesting options for each, deciding how and where to wait the attack and how to try to defend it. So, I enjoy it. Anyway, we are now live. It is 40, and off goes the CSA, the Union. While the CSA is going to set up their defense, we'll have to see where they decide to line up. The Union does have a couple guns here, so they may try to target these units as they try to overlook the bridge here. Or the CSA may try to offset themselves so that they can't get hit. In the meantime, we do have, looks like the CSA is moving the Artie up to get it in a position where it can support in a more forward position. So it looks like the CSA will try to defend forward. Can be risky. But if it works, it can, it can really bottle up the Union. Let's see. In the meantime, we got the Union snake trail going. Let's see. Here we got Killer in front.
Didn't you say last night was the
And B. We got HL and NYV. HL, I might be losing my mind. This might be the first time I've seen them in a Friday UEC in a while. I might just be fucked up, which is entirely possible. And in fact, probable. Not even just possible. It is probable. But good to see him here. I like watching HL quite a lot. By the way, if you are new to the game and you are interested, these units are all recruiting. I will leave a link to their Discords in the description. So if you see a unit that looks like it's fun and you want to join it, go ahead and join their Discord and see what you got to do to join in on the fun. Ooh, yep, here comes that Artie coming in against. Ooh, knocking down poor Jack Stone. Leave Jack Stone alone.
Ich gehe ein bisschen nach rechts, nur so bei
Company, rise up. Nee, da komm rüber. Neil, weiter.
But yeah, no, check it out. If you're new, it looks like fun.
Wenn die rüberkommen, schießen wir dir eine schöne Salve rein, dann hauen wir hier ab.
Give it a shot. Alright, let's see what the Union is doing. So far, they are not crossing the bridge yet.
the game?
Some long distance volleys going on right now.
Exactly. Stand like a man, die like a Yankee.
So far, the Union is not trying to cross just yet.
That's alright.
They might be waiting for the Arty to soften them up a little bit more. USA already broke rules. How did they break rules? I don't know. They moved the cannons out earlier. What they did. That is unfortunate. I don't know. I'll have to ask the admin what they did. I might have missed it. I wasn't paying too much attention to the Arty. Maybe they moved out early. I think you have to wait until 40. I'm not quite sure. You have too many people on a cannon, maybe?
Oh, sorry. Tap me left like 3. And then that's perfect.
I mean, no. It looks even 3 men and the officer. Looks fine. I don't know. Like I said, I might be missing something. He's the actual eye in the sky, so I'm here looking at other stuff. And it looks like Killer's gonna try to cross. Let's see if he can make it. Here they come. Which way are they gonna go?
Aim too low.
Union getting a decent amount of men across the bridge here. See, HD has made it over. Now here comes 6 New York under Corporal Hansen.
Get out the way. I'm lagging, brother.
And they have mostly made it across, it seems. They have all gone to this right side here. Let's see, who else is still coming across? Here comes HL. Let's see if they can make it. They're taking a little bit more fire. Ooh, they gotta get that flag up. And they're starting to take a little bit more fire. Who is left? Here's 52nd. O'Keefe's gotta get his men across. We'll see if he can do it. Meanwhile, the Union's starting to push up on this hill. So let's see if O'Keefe can make it. Oh, a couple went down with that volley, but many more made it across. So a strong push by the Union, and you can see here the Cav has actually gotten on the flank here of the 56, but the 56 has turned to meet them,
Fall back.
and they have stopped that attack in its tracks. So right now you've got a bit of an L shape developing with 56 on this corner, while LFL is overlooking the rest of the Union. The danger right now for the Union is if they stall and they don't push up, the CSA will just move men into this position and just prevent them from moving out. So after you get this beachhead, stopping here is dangerous. You want to get your organization back, but honestly, you're going to continue to lose organization here. It is very difficult to get organization as you're losing men. And the CSA will just continue to improve its position.
Parado, no veo dónde están estos malos. Dame indicaciones.
Noreste. Apunten.
You can see those shots knocking down the flag. See what the Union is thinking right now.
West. The whole on top of the hill.
HD and V.
Once you hear independent fire,
Go some southwest of the bleak right in front of us.
yeah. Straight ahead.
Keep independent firing at anything in front.
Mendes, das nächste Ziel ist im Westen, etwas weiter oben. Da ist ein Stocktuch. Dort gehen wir jetzt einmal hin gleich.
So this was a good initial attack by the Union, but honestly, they've been stalled up. You can see their ticket count is going down. They need to get out of this position here. They just sit here and exchange fire. It is going to be extremely difficult for them to really make a difference in this battle. And you're just kind of killing time.
Directly west.
So LFL has pushed up now. Now we have 52nd.
Watch fire.
O'Keefe is moving up here.
Link, take the touch übernehmen. By left.
Quick time. March. Quick time. Better hold.
Kind of coming in this little
Shift
you know,
left.
gully, I guess you would say, maybe depression. They are setting up a defensive line here. See, NYV's coming up as well. Are they going to just go in the line, or are they going to come up forward? Well, now here's Killer bringing his men up.
Well, I mean, I can still see them, but they're not shooting.
Very
You can see their head. You can see their
How
head.
many you got on flag there? Alright, got him.
What you doing? Let's move.
Alright, so 52nd has pushed up a little bit more.
Run into line.
They're going to face off against the LFL, who is going to put a hell of a volley into him. Not much left now, but now 6 New York is going to come up. The problem is there's a flanking position here that's going to get established by the 56. Slaughter is going to kind of come in and possibly flank this position here. Or just serve as a ready reserve. We'll see. Either way, trying to fight it out from this position is going to be difficult for the Union here.
Aim for the belt. Aim for the belt.
So now the LFL is going to concentrate on the 6 New York here.
Watch out, we got.
See how long they can last.
Boys in front of us. There's not a lot left.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, computer. Why are we doing that? Why are we buffering like this?
6 on me. Down here.
Let me check my settings, see why this thing is doing that. It has been working well the past several streams, but I will see if I can fix this as we go watching. They are fighting with the GC on this side. They are starting to get the casualties down, so that is actually working out pretty well. The Union has actually managed to even up the tickets, and you see that fire from the A and B HD has pushed back the GC. So maybe fighting it out like this is actually going to work out fairly well for them. Kind of just like a bite and hold mentality. See, now LFL is going to redeploy. So that good disciplined fire, especially from the hand V down here, really put the Union on the back foot. HL also put in some heavy fire here as well. A little bit further back. Alright, let's see. So now you see the CSA is forming up on top of the hill now. They get space up. There's 2 options for the Union right now. They could swing over to this side and knock out these units over here, the GC and the RD. Or they could try to come up against this defensive position. Or they could try to bypass and go for the Alamo, which is the orchard over here. But you can see that LFL, that's what FAMAS thinks they're going to do, so he's already posted there. So here's 20th Georgia here, putting in some fire. Right now, again, they're kind of making time here.
We got 2 up here. Behind that depot bay. Take aim at the knee. Aim at the knee. Up. Fire.
Couple guys dropping there. So it looks like these guys are doing some counter battery. And GC is kind of overwatching point now. Now what's this over here? So this gun here is looking to attack the Union on the side. Which if they get a good shot here into one of these formations, it can really do some damage. We'll see what they decide to do. Again, right now you got this Union kind of just inching up here together. Kind of massed up, just slowly taking this hill here.
Those rocks are...
Yeah, those rocks are looking pretty good.
Yeah, those are moving
See Killer moving up.
Carry.
Good, so a couple good shots there by 52nd. I think they just killed their commander there. I think that was Leferic too. Nice volley coming in from A and B. HD. Now HL has moved up as well. I think they're looking to possibly guard the flank. I like this position here. Make sure there's a good arty shot coming in from the Union arty. Coming in against the CSA arty there. Let's see, now LFL is looking to come up here. Let's see, is he charging or is he going to do a volley? Oh, he got hit pretty hard there. Second line coming up here. Getting a couple pop shots here, but very disciplined fire from this Union team. So far. holding the line pretty damn well and keeping the tickets about even. Although right now the clock, we're at 27:30, and we still do not have a engaged yet. So I think the time may become the critical point here soon.
We're about to shoot.
Oh, we got charge up here. Uh-oh, hold on. A and B charging forward. And they have taken the position 20 was on. But now here comes 52nd as well. And they're going to try to push up against 56 here. And they have been very deliberate with this advance. They have not overextended themselves. They are staying together and working as a combined team here. Here comes 6 New York. They're moving forward, but the enemy's got the stone wall. And they are just peppering these guys here. I don't know if they can, 6 New York can do this alone here. Down against the LFL. No, that charge is going to peter out here. We got another charge now developing. Here comes HL. They are going to try to overwhelm the Artie.
About face.
They are not going to go too far because I think they're worried about capping point. So HL is going to redeploy. And in the meantime, though, here we got the main attack from A&B on the opposite side of where NYV attacked. Slamming into 56, unloading right to their face there. They have the corner. 52nd tried going in, but they were unsuccessful. Now here comes HL. This attack was a little uncoordinated here. And this team, the CSA team, has been able to hold it off fairly well. Although at this point it might be too much. As now A&B goes in as well. A&B. Yep, now they're attacking from both sides. So at this point, the Union will be successful in occupying this position here. Well, good job here by the Union. It took a little bit of effort, but they have occupied this position here. And you can see they are now well ahead on tickets after that attack. The CSA is now well behind. And they are without really a strong position now. They're going to have to figure out where next to set up their defense. And now with 24 minutes remaining, CSA almost at taking losses. They are in a much better position now. A good attack here by the Union. Like I said, not perfect, but pretty damn good still. I like the angles, just a little bit mistimed. Which again is hard to do without Steam Chat, so. Here we got 52nd as a blank guard here for the hand B. The remnants of the rest of the force here. Now let's see who is moving up for the CSA team. You've got 20th Georgia. John Wilkes is bringing his men back towards the center of the field here. Looks like he might be thinking about guarding point. We will see. Who is back here? Got some remnants of a few guys back here. But to be honest with you, you're just going to get killed over here. You're going to have to kind of find your other unit. You're just good pickings now like that guy was. Union is now embedded on this position here at the Alamo, the Orchard. We'll see if the Union wants to just do some long distance firing for a little bit. It appears to be what they want to do right now. What?
Mark was sticking out.
Yeah.
I had the same issue.
Prodigy
Didn't
was
want to get
loaded,
feet franked.
either dressed
If I move back
left
here,
of
there
our
you
line.
can go
Okay,
there.
we'll stay back.
Dress it now.
Thank you.
The artillery abandoned the position now
There
and
you go.
falls back to the bar.
Sorry.
I said the artillery goes now and
Still got that Union Artie coming in, harassing the CSA over here.
Zur Infanterie zu gehen. Halt, Hazelwood, stopp.
Looks like Perkins could try to bring his gun back up to get a better angle. And Now over here, looks like we have an attack developing. Who is this? It is FAMAS with the LFL. Here he comes. Let's see. Does have a little bit of an incline, but he is about to silhouette himself as soon as he crests it. And we'll see if he can get the drop on the Union. He might just go in straight for an attack. We'll see. I think the Union's waiting for him. So good hold here by 6 New York, and looks like elements of Han V. And they have completely melted this attack by LFL. I think they're going to need a little more combat power if they want to try to push like that again. That alone is not going to do it. And you can see that has pushed the CSA into taking losses, 22 minutes remaining. Looks like James Wilkes is going to redeploy his men. Henry Perkins is trying to get his battery here into a position to overwatch the Union. That already still coming in. So you have some more. This might be the remnants of the 56 over here. Yep, so Slaughter has occupied this position over here, trying to get some harassing fire onto the Union. You see, they are getting some hits in. Excuse me.
Break, reload. Retreat.
Yep, he's going to fall back. That position really wasn't sustainable. So you got this. So we'll be curious to see what the CSA does from here.
Guys, look to the right of the bar.
To be honest with you, I don't know if, based on this concentration, if the CSA has the capacity to really unhinge it. I might focus on maybe try to get a flank on like 52nd here, which is guarding the flank, but you might be able to you know, sneak up on them and wipe them out and get some tickets back that way, and maybe, you know, turn the flank and unhinge this. But yeah, I don't think with these units here,
Wait for the load command. Oh, nice.
I don't really see an approach to take this for the CSA without losing too many damn tickets in the process, even if you are successful. Maybe the Arty could do something with it. Let's see here. Here's GC. Got some distance here. There's 20th. So I think these guys actually might have the right idea right now. Kind of just do some long-distance shooting, find a good position to cover. Because the Union still has to attack. You know, their morale stayed up. So you really got to be cautious now as a CSA as far as your tickets go. Oh, I like this attack, though. They did get an Arty shot off, but I think that was shell. It didn't do too much damage. And the 52nd is going to get some very juicy tickets with this attack here. So you had the Arty out here, but they really weren't supported by any infantry. So you can see that this raid here was very successful here by the 52nd and Mr. O'Keefe. Well done.
Take cover defense.
Take cover defense.
Looks like the Union's starting to move out. Here comes Kilda. He has decided to move his men into a more forward position here. He might be trying to cut off the CSA and find some more tickets, get them onto breaking sooner, and kind of finish up this map. Let's see, he's got multiple potential targets here. He's got support from 52nd on his left. Let's see here. LFL is on his right, though. Is FAMAS looking to ambush him? He's going to engage 52nd over here. I think this is a good move. He kind of caught them a little bit in the open here. And he might be able to wipe them out pretty quickly here. Where is the Cav? Can the Cav help? Well, no, well, it's not the Cav, it's HL.
Oh, fuck, we got friendlies dying up ahead.
See if Cadet Fluppin? You're going to have to help me out on that one, brother.
Severely.
See if we can help out.
Up and over.
Our unit that was on the right is moved left. Enemy right flank, enemy right side.
And LFL is going to displace. Ooh, Artie shell coming in.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I don't know if that was friendly fire or not. And HL has unhinged this attack by them, but LFL has reorganized. They've reconsolidated, and they're going to get a nice line to return fire. So HL is going to have to fall back. So we got 6 New York still watching that flank over there. 52nd overwatching point. And looks like Hand V was able to find somebody. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been 20th. It might have been 22nd. I'm not sure. Let's see, who's this down here? So it wasn't 22nd. All right, well, okay. Now here's a counterattack by Slaughter and his guys from the 56. They're going to try to wipe out the HL. If they can start knocking down some of these flags here and disrupting these reinforcement rates, they might be able to start getting it back together. As you can see, they wiped out that flag there with this attack. LFL coming in to support them. So a good attack there. Who else is this? LFL, the rest of it. Oh, but Hand V got up here. Killer with a strong movement, putting into a volley into LFL over here. And you can see how close they are on tickets. And oh, by the way, 52nd is pretty smart. They're going to look for a quick cap here as soon as the enemy gets on breaking. Let's see, now you got 6 New York here, which is engaging the 56 from this corner, and they've got him squeezed here. The CSA is going to have to concentrate its attacks here if they want to get their position back together. Oh, okay, wait a second. We had 20th Georgia here, which attacked Hand V in the side here and forced them to retreat. And they are going to push back to the 52nd. So now is an opportunity, potentially. We'll have to see where the CSA can go. They either got to wipe out 6 New York or they got to wipe out 52nd over here. If they let Hand V get back into the fight, though, with respawns, it's going to be hard to displace them. So now it's kind of do or die time, to be honest with you. Even with that, they are well behind on tickets. The key is they need more of this. This knocks out the respawns. That's what they got to do. They got to disrupt the locks. 6 New York is in a pretty strong position. They are not giving it up. And in the meantime, here we have a well-positioned 52nd who has allowed support for a Hand V to get their men back together. So the Union is not really giving the CSA many openings here.
Hinter mir, double quick.
Komm, mach ran.
See this cannon shot. Didn't really seem to have many effects. Looks like it was a little bit low. See, now we've got, so now this element has moved out here. To chase off the Yardie, try to get some more tickets. And again, position themselves to do the cap. Let's see, where is the CSA going? So they're going to form up and mass up on this right side here. Not quite sure what they're thinking. Maybe a counterattack on point, but... Try to preserve their tickets, maybe? And you got the Yardie out here. It's pretty vulnerable to attack here, and these are good, 15, 20 tickets potentially. That might be all you need to get them down on the break-in. You got here this poor guy. Jock, I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, that was probably not intentional. Maybe it was. I don't know, 52nd went ahead with the cap. I don't think that was intentional. I think that was a mistake. I don't know why you would cap there. So now the Union's going to have to hold here, and the CSA has an opportunity to recap and get some tickets back. This that little mistake might get the Union back into the game right now. The Union might get the CSA back into the game. On the other hand, they could just hold this point for the 6 minutes plus and end the match.
I don't think there's a rule.
Here comes first mass.
Just
the Artie? This is the Artie. So they can come up here and use a captured CSA Artie if they want to. So first mass hasn't brought up its gunners here to capture an Artie position. And let's see, we do have a flank attack out here developing, led by HL, and they are gonna run into LFL here.
They're right there in front of us.
Plop it.
They were looking to catch LFL, but it looks like LFL got the better of them. It's a nice idea. I like the idea. But it was not successful. Although it did push the CSA now into breaking.
Fall back, our boys.
But now we got an attack developing over here. Here comes Slaughter. And he is going to move up on this position over here. Kind of the centerpiece of the Union. Put in a pretty strong volley. But now here comes James Joker with the GC. Chasing off the Union Artie. But he's kind of coming right into the jaws here. He might be able to disrupt this fire just good enough here for. Here comes 56. They're going to charge in here against the 52nd. I don't think that was quite enough. And then here comes GC charging to Hand V. Again, Hand V is a little bit too thick for them. Slaughter's going to try, but that's going to be it. This force is going to be pushed back here. You still have 6 New York defending the flank over there. But now here comes 20th, but again, they're isolated. They might be able to catch this fence here, but O'Keefe has jumped over. Good maneuver, good awareness by him. Putting that obstacle between the enemy himself. And Killer has turned his men around here to deal with James Wilkes Booth in the 20th. And that will likely knock them back. But there's another charge here by LFL here. By FAMAS and the remnants of his element here. But again, it's a little bit disconnected here. Killer's got time to turn his men around and turn them on FAMAS.
Alright, rally.
I avenged you, Killer.
Oh, retreat.
Wow, Freddy.
Killer, is it you?
And that is all. Just a couple men left. And you still have the 6 New York uncommitted here. But I think Hansen here is going to try to knock out this Artie position.
Permission to shoot that Artie, man.
Yes, shoot Artie.
Yeah.
Pumping independent fire at the Artie. Stay on this side.
Independent fire, on the other side. On this side of the fence, independent at the Artie.
Looks like that was slightly misaimed. I didn't see anybody go down.
Hansen?
Now you can see now the CSA is just about on last stand
I
here.
was gonna say that. I mean, that or the peak here, the nipple.
Oh shit, I don't have a load. Damn it.
I think it actually go to final push, not last stand actually now that I'm looking in there on the counterattack. Either way though, just about out of time here.
I'm not listening.
Good shot.
Black is moving to south.
Die werden jetzt sich sammeln für einen großen Charge.
Ja, wir kriegen Verstärkung.
So 192 right now on the server pop, 97, 96, dead even.
You know, this reminds me of the time I was playing Squad.
Ich gehe ja wohl runter, los,
We've got 2 minutes now to recap point.
And I tried talking to a guy.
Wir müssen aufpassen, gleich im Final Push, beziehungsweise
Artie battery continuing to move up, but you can see the Union reinforcements are starting to stream in from Maine. And once they all get massed on point, it is going to be very hard to push them off. But really, I think the only thing they can do now is a concentrated mass attack. Because without that, they don't really have time for anything else. And here comes the LFL, FAMAS in the lead. Well, wait a second here. Here comes Slaughter. Yep, there we go. There's the final push. They've got 1 minute left. So Slaughter's going to go in from a bit of the side there. Here comes LFL. Union is pulling back, kind of sucking in the CSA into a better kill zone. And Union already making itself felt. Here comes the attack by LFL. And you can see that the hand B was waiting for him, pulling back into a better position. They are going to charge in and try to finish him. And it is a melee. And I hope you guys aren't hearing this construction outside my door, because it is loud as a motherfucker. Doing some renovations. All right, so far, a successful attack by the CSA, but they got to carry it forward and wipe out these elements here, or at least hold on point. They are capping right now. We will see. Does the Union charge in? Right now, the CSA is capping it.
Achtung, da kommt ein Kanonier hier.
Overtime, they got to push him off points. That delay to get those reloads might have cost the Union pretty dearly. Took a little bit too long to get the attack going. We'll see if it works. They are doing pretty damn well. Now the danger is the CSA is kind of wandering off point here. And if they fall off point, it's game over for them, chasing these little guys down the hill. You got to make sure you stay on point. And those reinforcements got to get up here quick. See, these guys over here, they need to get on point. Because if the Union gets everybody off point, it's game over. Why are you running away? Just dance on point. Just stay on point. That is the key. Oh, Henry Perkins, he might be saving it. He's got to stay on point here. All right, they got some reinforcements in. And they might be able to do it. Can they hold off? Let's see. Now they're getting reinforcements in. Here comes the mass of troops in. And the CSA will do it. They have retaken the point here, but here comes the Union across the bridge. With Lieutenant Fatty in the front. They're going to have to try to stop this element. Yep, there we go.
Not going to win it. Get up here.
See if the CSA can get organized and stop this attack, this forward attack here by the Union. See what the Union wants to do. Are they just going with a full attack in? Can't really tell. It's kind of going into a little bit half. These are nice, juicy tickets the Union's giving them. Key is, can they get reorganized here? All right, let's see who's coming forward here. Here comes Famas. He's going to bring his men forward. But you see the Union's getting organized before they move out. That's what I want to see. Get organized, get the men together, and move out as a big mass.
I don't speak French. Prepare for hold. Hold.
What a turnaround on this map. CSA was getting outplayed, but with that final combined charge, they were able to even up the fight. They still got a bit of a fight to go. They're slightly above on tickets, but 12 minutes remaining, and they were almost on breaking. This is still going to be a hell of a challenge for them to win. But the map is not over yet.
Hacker.
So viele blaue Leute, schießt.
I think I got a cold coming on.
Wir sehen sie nicht. Ja, bei uns.
Oh, we got a side attack here by LFL, who has ambushed the HL in this little gully here. A nice attack by Famas here. Kind of sneaking up over the edge of this little, this incline here, and he has just wiped out HL. Look at that attack. Well done, Famas. So now the Union's kind of getting boxed in. They're kind of losing cohesion here. So they were masked up, but then they didn't move. They kind of let the CSA get back control. So once you're masked up, you got to choose you got to choose an option. You just kind of hang out. You let the enemy get the advantage. And you can see they're making them pay right now. They're kind of losing command and control here, trying to get their men back. But it's kind of slow going here. Not all of them are getting the message.
Oh!
Several more got killed by that shot, which I missed coming over the bridge. You got some men sitting right here, and you got some men going to the right. It's a little bit mixed in. Looks like O'Keefe on the 52nd is here, but this looks like mostly A and V. So the Union is to try for another play on the left, CSA left, Union right. And LFL is moving out to intercept them. Who is in the lead? It is the tip of the spear here, 6 New York. Moving out here under Mr. Hansen. Yeah, I don't know about stopping right here, though. See that volley they just took. Both teams are now on break, though.
Bang!
CSA has got to defend the point for 9 minutes, 30 seconds. That is a long time. But if they can knock back these flags and force the Union to spawn from main, that will give them a lot of time. That is kind of the key on this map. And the LFL is charging in. I actually support this decision. I think they have the numbers here. And if they are successful in knocking out that flag, then they will really delay the Union. In fact, that flag needs to not be there anymore. I don't know why you're still dancing. It's time to go. About 2 minutes ago.
Let's go behind you. Run away, Flop.
Yeah, now you gotta get out of there.
Yeah, run, Frank, run.
Alright, so they managed to knock out the flag, but here comes Killer. The flag's not as deep as you might have wanted it to be. Bill's gonna bring up his med now. In the meantime, we still have, looks like 52nd is taking over this beachhead here. But there's a potential for an amp. Looks like 56 is doing some fire exchange with them.
Und wieso waren die gerade im Final Push und nicht im Lager? Das wundert mich.
8 minutes remaining, 8:30. Now you got Killer back here.
Is that our flag?
He has, you see, they now recovered that flag,
That's,
so.
HL's flag.
Well, they should be happy.
Now you have HL's flag. You are the leader of HL.
Let's go.
Yeah, you really needed to knock that flag down, that's the problem. Although it looks like they mostly spawned at main, so at the end of the day, it worked out anyway. Oh, we do have a movement here by HL. They are now moving off on the left side here. See, this is what you want, though. You want the Union to have to go all the way up here with this long-ass lock in order to get their reinforcements up and just kill the time. That is the key. Looks like O'Keefe is abandoning this position. I think it's about time. I don't know what you would really do from there. You know, it's good to mess up if you can do a charge on point, but just staying there really doesn't do you much. Let's take a look at this unit over here. HL is thinking of this wide swing. But keep an eye on that other side to see if I see any action over there.
Now would be an excellent time to load it for it.
Union back up a little bit on tickets. And you see the CSA is now kind of to pull up and abandon. See more artillery kind of harassing them as they come over the bridge. Now we got some movement here, so we got Killer moving towards the center. Well, 52nd moves up. O'Keefe brings his men up on the right flank here. He can start dragging off, if you know, a 52nd, and HL can drag off units to the flanks here, and then Killer, you know, kind of moves into the center. This might be the strategy here, but here comes Killer.
On the line.
Bringing his troops up.
Forward. Army.
Army.
He's not ours. He's not ours. He's going his
Left oblique.
Here comes LFL. Can they get a shot off? Who gets the first shot? A and B gets the first shot, and that is going to be a punishing one. Good discipline there and fire control by A and B. And that is really going to hurt the CSA. You can see how many tickets they lost just from that engagement. More than that, LFL is probably the strongest unit here. But oh, here comes 20th Georgia here. James Wilkes has brought in his men to attack the 52nd and has forced O'Keefe back, securing this flank. So good counter blow there by the 20th. Now let's see. So big push now by the Union here. Coming up on this side here. HL still looking for this wide flank. 5 minutes remaining. 5:30.
Inbound fire. Guys are inbound fire.
Keep it up.
Northwest.
Keep the line.
Double lines, boys. Double line.
Northwest.
Over the fence.
You see the Union is now on cap. You see how far down the cap zone is. All the way down there, and they're still on cap. And that is going to have to force the CSA now to make a move that they don't necessarily want to do. Meantime, we got 56 is dragging off. Well, here comes the 56 charging into the 52nd. But I think this is a good job by 52nd, dragging off Slur and his boys away from the point. This is dangerous now, so now you also have 20th off the point. So the CSA, and you can see even though the 56 won this fight, they're now down combat ineffective, and 20th is out of position here. So great move there by 52nd. Meanwhile, it's left to LFL here to face down this hand V force. Along with 22nd VA. They're going to charge in, but I don't know if it's enough. Here comes HL from the flank. Nice attack from the opposite angle, and this should do it. Last stand for the CSA, and this will finish it. All right, so good play. Main thing, you know, I got to keep awareness of that point. You don't want to cap when you don't want to cap. This game would have been over a lot sooner, but you know, the enemy makes a mistake, you know, take advantage of it. And the CSA was able to make a bigger fight for it. Got a little distracted at the end there, though. Kind of got pulled off from the main fight there by that 52nd element. But good delivered play from the Union too. You know, they kept together, moved as a one big mass unit, mutually supported. So good to see. We'll see how the casualties are, and then we got one more map to go.